it. What up, baby? Prestar. ¿Dónde está mi muñeca? ¿Dónde está mi muñeca? ¡Ah! ¡Ah! I know you fucking haven't, bro. Brother, I know you haven't, dude. I know you haven't. You haven't been communicating with me. I know you haven't been modeling the plan, bro. Like, you're just, honestly, bro, man to man, you're just being a coward, bro. Like, you want to change your life. You really do, but you're so stuck on the past. You're so stuck on your fucking mistakes that you made that you're not taking advantage. And that's why you suffer so much, bro. You got to let go of the fucking past. It's not fucking here no more. And it's costing you your present, you know? Your woman feels you. Your job feels you. Like, I can already tell, man. Like, you're suffering because you're just beating the shit out of yourself and blaming yourself. And, dude, you got to let go, man. You got to fucking give it up to God and you got to move forward. If not, dude, like, this month is going to pass. You're not really going to get much done. You already spent the money, you know? It's like, I don't want you to fucking just stay in the same fucking spot, dude. And I'm trying to watch out, but you have to communicate with me. If not, then you're just going to repeat the same thing over and over and over again. Whatever, God. That's it. God, give me what you want me to say to my people today. That's it. That's literally how I do it too, man. Because I live it. I live a certain way. And when you live a certain way, you speak a certain way. You speak a certain way. You do things a different way. You know? I feel like I'm saying, damn, bitch! Not really, but what up, fam? What up? Delicious. Wow. Good morning. Good morning. Buenos días. 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 Sir, this early? Fuck yeah, this early. What do you mean? It's only fucking 9. We have some coffee. Good morning, everybody. Buenos días. Buenos días, Domingo. Buenos días. Good morning. Good morning, YouTube. Yeah, I'm going to add it. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Dun, 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 dun. Buenos días, caballeros. Buenos días, buenos, buenos días. Hello, Diane. Hello. Hello. Good morning. Buenos días. Buenos días, fam. Buenos días. Fuck yeah, bro. When my coffee is hot, dude, sometimes, not scorching hot. Like, I like to sip on it. Usually when I get coffee from outside, I'm like, dog, I need you to give me less coffee because it's too hot. Buenos días, buenos días, buenos días. Sorry, we would say, sir, listen, official Mike, you chill out, brother, chill out. People say it's too early. God gives another day. You know what? Fuck it. You're right. You know what? Fuck it. Don't chill out. Don't stop. Don't fuck me. Like, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Andrew, you got a question? Good. I got an answer. How old is your dog? He's 5. Luego tiene 5 años. He's 5. 5 years old, brother. Hello, YouTube. Good morning, everybody. Buenos dias. How are we doing today? There's 3 things you must do in the morning to have a successful day. To have a successful morning, you must wake up early. You must get into some scripture. You must get a workout. When you start your day off like that, you're starting your day off such on a high. That's how we get ahead. That's how I get a lot of my energy. Wake up super fucking early, get some scripture in me, and I get my workout in. But I post. I do other things too. I post on my Instagram. I post on TikTok. You have a picture of him when he was 6 or 7. I hate you. Yeah, Pablo, give me my motherfucking caffeine. Why do you look at me like that? What, Rick? What have I done to you? What have I done to you? No, it's an actual question. No. He's 5, bro. He hasn't turned that age yet, bro. He's 5. He's 5. You understand that? To have a great morning. Watch out first thing in the morning. No, go fucking no. You fucking go work out first. No, you go. You wake up early. You read some scripture, and then from there it goes. May I have this ball? Thank you, sir. Months. Next piece goes hard. Nah, bro. It's the traps go hard. It's everything, brother. If I was 250 pounds with a neck tattoo, you'd be like, this guy fucking ruined his life. So what's your go-to breakfast after or before a workout? It's nothing crazy. Eggs. Eggs are a protein shake. If you're wondering what I'm getting bored with the same shit already. Motherfucker, I've been training for 19 years. The only reason you're getting bored is because you don't look like this. That's the only reason. You're only getting bored because you're not getting what you want from it. Work with me, and I'll get you what you actually want. Because if you woke up every day and ate a certain way, you're like, I'm not getting bored. Look at the way I fucking look. I got fucking striations. I got this. Look at this back. Look at these triceps. Look at this arm. You wouldn't be bored. You'd be like, motherfucker, I'll do the same shit all day. It's like saying, if I give you a machine, if you put $1 in, you get $5. After a year, are you going to get bored? No, bitch, I'm putting more money in there. So it's not that you're getting bored. You're just not getting what you want of what you're putting in. Don't tell people you're a test some type of shit. No, bro, you don't know shit, bro. You know what? I'll give you an opportunity to. You know what? You give me an opportunity to actually show people. I sent an invitation to somebody. Fuck, give myself. I'm not on anything. I'll take that as a compliment, though. Here, let me give you my history. Real quick, first and foremost. Okay, so I started working out when I was 12 years old. Okay? First and foremost, I started working out when I was 12 years old. This was me at 13, 1 year after working out. This is me at 13 years old, 1 year after working out. This is me at 22. This is me at 22 after working out for 10 years now. This is my first natural bodybuilding show. This is me 13, 1 year after working out. This is me after 10 years working out naturally. Now, that was my first bodybuilding show, which I worked with my coach right here when I was 22 years old. This is me at 22 years old, right? I'm not done yet, Hazma, right? I'm not done yet, right? No, I fucking was working out by the time I was from 12 to 13. So this is my first coach. Now, from 23 to 24, I took steroids. For 1 year, as soon as I was done competing with my first bodybuilding show, I liked it. I didn't want to do steroids my first show. I'm like, no, like I like working out. Like working out to me has always been about just feeling good, having confidence, bro. I had lack of confidence. I was barely insecure. I was really scared of my father. I was bullied when I was growing up. And so like I had a lot of fear. Working out at 12 years old, my buddy showed me because he was talking to a really cute girl. I just wanted the cute girl. And so I put 2 and 2 together. I'm like, he's got a good body. He's got some good arms. I was playing baseball with him, and he's got a cute girl. I'm like, if I get a good body, I'm gonna get a cute girlfriend. So then he started teaching me how to work out. Then I did, and so this was me 2 days after my first bodybuilding show. 2 days. This is me after my 2 days. This is me at 23, right? This is me at 23, natural. Right? 23. So by the time I was 23, I already had a great body after fucking 11 years of working out. Then I did my second show, and that's when I'll show you the difference of being on steroids versus not being on steroids. This is me and my coach. It's a huge difference, right? Massive difference. That's my second show, and I was 24 here. I was 24. I just turned 24, like 4 months. And now I'm 31. I'm 31. I haven't taken anything since that show. I'm 31 years old, and I'm at 100. I'm 5'7", 158. And I look at this. So for the past 7 years, I haven't taken anything. Yeah. I've just been doing this for 19 years. So I appreciate you saying that stuff because I got to explain my story. So that's it. But it just goes to show, bro, like, I mean, you can judge people. I want to work with you for money, so please create a program for me. How much is the fee? Mustard. Brother, just go to my website and you can book a call with me. Go to thealexduenas.com and book a call. And so, just to show, not to give people false hope. In the juice picture. Oh, dude, on the juice picture, I weighed like 150, 154. Yeah, I know. But I had like fucking 2% body fat. So just to not give people false hope, let me show you some of my clients. Right? This is one of my clients. Right? This is one of my clients. He's a father. He's a father of two daughters, full-time worker. Right? Full-time job, father of two daughters, married. Okay? He went from having a dad bod, a complete dad bod, regular guy, to having a fucking 4-pack with a V cut. So it's not, and again, like I love these, I give people false hope. I'm like, I took a regular guy who had a regular job, who's a father of two beautiful children, right? Two beautiful children, and I got him to fucking get shredded. And like, this is his testimonial.
What's up, guys? This is video. Yeah. What's up, guys? This is a video testimonial from my boy Alex Duenas. You changed my life, dog. I was stressed out, overweight, eating fast food 5 days a week, and justifying it because I thought, oh, I'm eating healthy on these other meals. I lost 30 pounds in 70 days, and we were on a 3-month program. I surpassed my weight loss goal coming from 193. I had a goal of 172 and got all the way down to 161 without even setting a new goal. Just because I did what he said. That's all I did. It was so much easier than telling myself what to do, to just do what he said. You believe in the plan, you follow the plan. If you work the plan, the plan will work. I couldn't be more happy with the results. Thank you for the bottom of my heart, dog. Appreciate you.
Man. Yeah, and that's one of many. That's one of many. One another guy who's very impressive as well. This is another one of my guys. Right? Period. Is he 5'9"? No, he was like 5'7", I think the same height as me. There's another guy. This guy's like, I think 6 foot. Right? So another one of my guys. This was December 13th. December 13th.
That's flexing. Look at those abs coming through. Let me see his face.
Fucking took his stomach. Look at the smile on this man's face. Whole different man. Look at those arms.
Look at that side profile.
Look at those arms.
Look at this, Jeff. Look at that. What the fuck is this? Who is this guy?
Fucking changed that man's life. And then, of course, bro, they leave me testimonials, bro. Why not, bro? Because they fucking love working with me. Working with me is fucking fun as shit, dude. It's so much fun. Really? Yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah. I know.
Listen up, you excuse maker.
Hell yeah.
It's time to quit those goddamn excuses. Hire Alex Duenas, and in 90 days, you can call yourself a success just as much as he does. Because you believe in yourself, you finally learned how to discipline yourself, how to count your macros, but most importantly, how to continue this without it. I finally reached my goal weight. I lost 22 pounds with him in total. Never thought this would ever be obtainable. I used to fluctuate my weight by 10 pounds. My weight fluctuates by 6 ounces now. And that's if I'm not counting my macros.
So turn every negative into a positive. The guy was like, fuck this guy, he's fucking lying to you. Perfect opportunity to show. So I appreciate you, soldier. Oh, hello, we must cook some breakfast. Day 5, unbeaten, bro. I'm telling you, bro. The longer you go without beating your meat, the better you're gonna look and feel. Ali, good morning, Ali. Good morning, Haley. Good morning. How are the children? How are the kids, Haley? How are the kids? You really done. I'm being undisputed champion. 100%. Keep going, brother. Keep going. Only gets better. Where we at? I'm not. No. I swear, we can go to the park with the kids. Where am I at? What am I missing? What do I need to do? I need to weigh out my fucking egg whites. Guys, if you literally just watch what I do every single morning, like I'm showing you the fucking hack. I'm like, number one, consistency. Number one, consistency. Right? I'm consistently without my shirt, right? Number two, I'm consistently weighing my fucking food. I appreciate it, brother. And then $2 the part. Oh, are they like 17? How old did you have them at? 16? Hello, Eleanor. I feel like I'm fucking on Game of Thrones every time I say Eleanor. Hello, Eleanor. I was not. See, I'm taking all these wild guesses because I don't know anything. You can't really be upset, right? Bro, what's on the menu? Gregory, what do you think is on the menu? Greatness! Greatness is on the menu. Fucking greatness. Non-negotiable greatness. I'm starting to see results in the gym. Fuck yeah, brother, you better. It's about time, brother. Now, yeah. I should do that. Call my people up. All right, so what's your biggest goal for 2026? Do a webinar every single week. Do one webinar every single week. Host one webinar every single week. That's my goal. I need to work on the plan. I need to plan that out. I'll probably plan that out when I'm away. I want to host one webinar a week. And don't deviate, right? Hold in my nut, right? Don't fucking keep going. Don't ever even jerk off again. Ever. Never again in my life. I've been doing this 5 meal thing, by the way. 5 meal thing? What do you mean? I eat 4 meals first and foremost, Diane. That's 4. It's hard, but it's worth. I'm working on that right now. It's hard. Fuck yeah. That means it's good. You feel me? That means it's good. 5'5", 5'7", first and foremost. No taller, no shorter. What if you never release? Does that count? What do you mean? What if you never release? I just need to stop drinking. You need someone to tell you not to fucking drink, right? They're always fucking restricting me somehow, some way. I fucking hate TikTok for that. Good back, look back. Oh, 100%, brother. You look at me, you're like, I could do so much better. But the drinking, and the drinking would definitely hold you back. But it's the fact that the drinking lowers your level of discipline. So it also makes you cheat on your diet. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I can be shredded and still drink, but it doesn't help my discipline. 4 months ago, that was a big compliment for me. Good job, brother. 1 Celsius a day, is that bad? Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do 1 Celsius a day. Fuck, that's too much, bro. Yeah. Discipline, accountability with the right structure. Bro, you would get shredded. And by the time summer comes, bro, Brandon, you would never wear a shirt. You used to drink before coffee, right? No, I'll drink one here and there, like if Kate gives me, but I prefer not to drink one every single day. No, this shit fucks you up, bro. No, dude, it's too much. Right? You can drink fucking 6 cups of coffee. Go for it. Because just coffee. Yeah. I've had, look at the coach. I've had 3 coaches, right? And I've learned so much about nutrition. And I was already in great shape, right? I was in decent shape, but I said, I want to learn more about this. Now I can fucking look like this 24/7. I can look like this 24/7. And I'll show you the difference too. I'll show you the difference of even myself at times. Like when I'm on versus when I'm like off. Like if I'm on my macros, I'm fucking diced. When I'm off my macros, forget about it. Even I fucking get soft. So this is me when I was off my macros. This is me and my boy. We were training, we were doing some Muay Thai, we were doing some boxing, right? If you look at me, I'm decent. To people's standards, it's not bad. For my standards, it's very sucky. Like I have body fat, I have lower belly fat. I just don't look good, in my opinion. Give me 9 weeks later, almost 9 weeks later. 9 weeks later. Right? So for me, it was a massive difference. I was eating too much. I knew I was. I was eating cereal at night. I was eating like fucking 220 grams of rice per meal. I was eating too much. I was like, bro, you need to cut down. Right? And I fucking cut down. And then once I cut down, forget about it. It's game over. Come on, YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Good morning, Jessica. Fuck this restriction. £20 ago, morning. Today I got an interview. I fucking told you, bro. I knew it, bro. I knew it. If you just applied everything I told you and you went out there, you fucking scored an interview, bro. I'm shredded, not trying to bulk. No, bro. Shredded, bro. Shredded is having this, right? There's nothing down here. That's shredded. Serratus, right? There's a difference, brother. And that little bit down here, details. Alcohol, shit out of the way, bro. I'm gonna build that up, right? I like to restrict horrible. So I'm just trying to see what I can do. What genes? I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know. It doesn't have a name. How do you know the right macros? Number one, I've been doing this for a very, 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 very long time. Right? I've had 3 coaches who they've all experimented like with me and like do this, do that, do this, that. I've tried with my own body. I've been coaching people for 12 years, so I've experimented with people. Try this, do that, do this, that, and after a while now, you get used to it. No. And if you want to know a little bit more about macros, you can go to the link in my bio and you can watch. I have a free training on macros. And I break down the structure of why each macro is important, protein, carbs, and fats. What I recommend, right? Starting off. Why the other fucking diets that you tried have not worked. You'll learn a lot from that training. The link is in my bio. Oh, of course. Mia, thanks for the follow, Mia. Mama Mia. I'm gonna wrong with it down. 174 hours, 205 back in August. Good job, Mock. Good job, Billy. That's really good. Hello, YouTube. Good job, my brother. That's an accomplishment, man. That's an accomplishment. I'm lean bulking, but I just need to figure out my macros. You're in the process of lean bulking. Orion, have you ever had a six-pack? Right? Have you ever had a six-pack? Yeah, if you want a lean bulk, bro, a lean bulk is good. Victor! Motherfucking Victor, bro. The last time I bulked, I was about 176 pounds. Chunky. Yeah. Lean bulkings are good. Did you ever use my? No, fuck that. I never use it. Or a ring or a smartwatch. I don't care what they tell me. Look, I got 4 right now. Yeah, but then that dirty bulk. Yeah, I never liked dirty bulking. You know why? I never wanted to look shitty. The whole point of fitness, in my opinion, is to look good the whole time. Like, the confidence you gain from every single time being able to take your shirt off and look good is unmatched. There's a level of freedom that you get from being able to just wear whatever you want to wear. See some white, don't just spray. It's natural. Yeah. Yeah, I just brushed my teeth, bro. There's still light out here. Yeah. No, bro. I just brush my teeth every single day. And I also dude, I drink water. You know what I mean? The only thing I drink is fucking water and coffee. That's it. Grown men doing lives on YouTube. Yeah. That's why my diets are easy, because I tell myself nothing tastes good and that's it. But yeah, I know. I heard some people have EO10 naturally. Oh, wow, that's probably why if you don't drink soda and stuff. Fuck no, dude. Fuck no. All that shit, soda, sugar, all that shit fucks your teeth up, bro. I only drink water and coffee. And I always put milk in my coffee, so it's never like black coffee. I use this one. I'll show you what I use actually. I've been using it for the past month. Easy Amalia. I know someone who will easily Amalia. Wow, but it's not you, so it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna come in and like that. Right, 100%. Think about that. All right, let me do this. But I'll put you on game, brother. I'll put you on game. I'll put you on game though. I'll tell you what I've been doing lately. Bro, what the fuck? And you can give it a shot. It's helped out. I've only been doing it for like a month, you know? Come on, blueberry buddy. Never mind. Yeah, here, let me put you on game. I'm not a dude. Well, you sound like a dude. So this is what I'll all right, fuck it. Hold on. Eggs, sriracha. Sriracha. But let me take this. Da, da, da. My Zimbabwe's. Good morning, Troy. Let me just bring my coffee over there. Okay, get Tiesto in the okay, got hell the fuck yeah, bro. I'm glad you know Tiesto, bro. Rob, you don't look like you would know Tiesto. I can't keep judging a book by its cover. Right? Hello, Logan. What to do? Let me just put this coffee over here. Yeah, hilarious. That's a hilarious video. I love it. I need to feed this dog real quick, actually. Hey, bro, I listened to your testimony on Jesus. That was nice. My testimony where? My testimony on Jesus? Oh, nice. Find my YouTube channel. Yeah, 100%. Fuck yeah. Shout out to Jesus. Jesus is the man. He is. Jesus is the man. The man with the plan. We think we're the people with the plan, but he's the man with the plan. Jesus. I didn't know Jesus until I was 21. Can you believe that? I didn't even know who Jesus really was until I was 21. Can you believe that shit's crazy? Crazy cocoa bananas. Damn, the triceratops are going crazy. What protein is better? There's no fucking best protein. Actually, the best protein is the one that's okay with your stomach. I lied. The best protein is the one the one that works best in your stomach. Well. Is Isopure good? Yeah, Isopure is good. Well, fuck my life then. Isopure is good. Yeah, dude, I've had to try a couple. I take Evogen right now, and it's pretty good on my stomach. Leon, sir. Sir. Already fucked. You know. Ugh. Well. What did you make? I missed. It's the same shit, just different day. No, I switched it out. Today I'm not having a bagel. Today I'm having cream of rice. So I'm gonna tell you not just what I made, but how much I made of it. This is the huge, crucial part. I need you to fucking be aware of this. There's not just, it's eggs and cream of rice. No, it's 4 whole eggs, 180 grams of egg whites measured, 65 grams of cream of rice, and about 70 grams of blueberries. The blueberries are the only thing I will measure because there's at least 70 grams in it. Right? Other than that, everything else I measured. Then regular rice. Cream of rice is just another alternative. I've been eating it since I competed. My coach put me on it. My coach, right? The guy I paid put me on it. I never looked back. Ay, mi amor. Buenos días, cariñosa. ¿Cómo estás? Mi divina, mi vida, ¿cómo estás? My gym workouts recently. Any tips? Yeah. Go watch a free training on macros. You'll get apply the gym to the macros to the gym. You'll get better results. You used to compete in bodybuilding? Yeah, bro. I competed twice. Yeah. I competed twice. That was my last show. That was my last show. Nah, fuck, that was really lame. That was my last show ever. I don't have the video of me competing in my other one, my first one. I should. Yeah, that was. Would you do another? Fuck no, never, never. Without a beer, I can. Yeah, I know. That was my second show. This was my first show. This is my first show ever. I was 23. 23 or 22? 22. I was 22. Yeah, I was a kid, man. I was young, bro. Yeah, most likely. I could, if I wanted to compete, I could step on stage in 2 weeks. Come along, motherfucker. That's crazy. You asked that. It's good. Nighttime cravings. That's what hits me the hardest. Nighttime cravings. I tell myself to suck it up, Buttercup. That's the thing with cravings. Number one, most of the time you're having cravings because you're not eating enough protein. Number one. Number two, when you get that craving, go look in the mirror. Does it look like you need to have more snacks? No. That's your body trying to stay comfortable. You have to understand, in order for you to progress in life, you have to feel some level of uncomfort. You have to be uncomfortable. So when you get that, you have to rewire your brain to think, no, I don't fucking need that shit. I'm good. This is what fat loss feels like. Once you start to understand it's all a mind game, you'll learn to play the game better. Has benefit even though it doesn't burn fat. Yeah, I mean cardio is the only benefit I say. It just can give you a runner's high. It can make you sweat. Like there's no negative against running. You feel me? I just don't like. I don't like when people try to do cardio to lose weight before they get their macros in line. It's like buying 4 fucking tires and then being like, where's your car? Well, I don't have a car yet. I'm like, why the fuck are you buying 4 tires? You don't have a car yet. Buy the car first and then look at the tires. And that's, to me, the car is the macros. Get the macros in line. And then you can add to it, right? But before you start adding things, before you start working twice as hard, why don't you work on the thing that's actually going to move the needle better? No? Right. That is called a coach. That's called a coach. The nitro is the coach. Yeah, I mean, if you're proud of yourself, the only reason I can come on here with energy is because what I've done. I woke up at 3, I prayed, I journaled, I walked my dog, I made a new podcast, I posted on TikTok, I posted on Instagram, I made my first meal, I went to the gym, I got back here, now I'm here. I already had 1 meal today. I already worked out. I already posted content. I spoke to my clients. I spoke to all my clients this morning. So motherfucker, I have like 8, 9, 10 wins. I've been winning all morning, and it's only 9. Yeah, I've been winning on them. Yeah. Yeah. No. So, like, and all my clients, when you work with me, mandatory wake-up time. And everybody that works with me, I got people who wake up at 3, 4, 5, and 6 o'clock, right? But what you do for work, or got time, I should say, I work with people, my clients, right? I change people's lives. I change people's lives, bro. I don't know if you were able to see this, bro, but I change people's lives. Look at this 60-year-old, bro. 60 years old. Russian guy, what's up? 60-year-old. From there to there. I transform people's lives, bro. 60 years old. I transform people's lives, bro. I save people's lives, bro. Yeah. People work with me. And I change lives. Been doing this for about, I used to have a gym. By the time I was 25, I had my first gym ever. I was training people. I started training people at the park with $0. I started my first business with $0. In 8 months, I started my first gym. Had a lot of failures. I was dead broke at 21, dead broke at 25. Yep. Of course. I spent well over 60 grand. My own money, credit cards, and loans from the age of 19 to 30 on coaches and mentors. I've had 2 psychologists. I've had 3 business coaches, 2 business coaches. I've had 3 bodybuilding coaches. I've had mindset coaches. I've bought courses. I've bought books. I spent a lot of fucking money. A lot. I went to seminars. I've flown to places. I've flown to California. I've gone down to Miami. Yeah. Why? I read a book of Think and Grow Rich. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Invest in assets, not liability. If I'm the only the only income producing asset I have, then might as well fucking invest as much money as I can into myself. And I've been able to have a lot of failures, but with those failures came successes. I've been working for myself since the last 6 years now. And I make a big difference in people's lives. Has it paid off? I don't know. You tell me. Right? Yeah, the only thing I got from that book was assets versus liabilities. So it's like, you go look at somebody who's very successful. Ask them, how many people have you paid to like coach you? Go ask somebody who's either a multimillionaire or who's gotten really fucking great shape. They'll tell you, I work with this guy. I worked with this guy. Do I want to go on vacation? Fuck a vacation. What the fuck do you mean? Delia, hello. Good morning. Vacation. Boom. When I was in college, when I went to college for 1 semester, I can't eat this now. There's so much hair on it. When I was in college, I remember telling myself, I'm like, build a life that you don't need a vacation from. That's it. Like, that's why I never worked a 9 to 5. I worked as valet. I worked as restaurants. I worked at gyms. I never worked a 9 to 5. I never wanted to work a 9 to 5, right? I'm like, damn, you guys are fucking miserable. Why the fuck am I going to do that?
I didn't. Like, I didn't want to have an average body. So obviously I didn't want to have an average job. My first job was being a lifeguard. Yeah. Yeah, that's good for people. Yeah. Like I became my first job was a motherfucking lifeguard. I was saving people. I've been saving people. Literally. Fucking G. Been saving people. Hold on, I'll find the fucking photo. No, fucking run that back. Run it back. Where is it? Boom. That's my boy Victor. That's my boy CJ. That's me. I didn't have that. I didn't have a chest, bro. Right? But we were lifeguards. 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 And then this is me. This is me at 21 years old, 21 and 22 years old, right? This is me training a bunch of people. And this is near West Palm Beach, near Clematis, right? Near Palm Beach Island. So all these people are in their 30s and their 40s. There's me, little old fucking Alex Duenas. Motherfucking Alex Duenas. Right there, teaching, like leading a class of like fucking 15 grown-ass adults, right? Grown-ass adults, just fucking teaching them, right? Yeah. I'm like, fucking do this, 22 years old. But I'm in my lane. I'm like, fuck it. I was a trainer 19, 20, 22. I was a trainer for 3 years at that point. Yeah. Hello. Right? Fuck yeah, bro. You have to have a lot of confidence. But at the same time, I was working out now for 11, 12 years. I looked better than all of them. I knew what I was doing, you know? So it's like, that's where my confidence came from. I've been working out for 12 years. Y'all want to get in shape. I've been doing this for 12 years. I don't give a fuck if I'm 22. I've been doing this for fucking 12 years and I've never fallen off. So then when I work with them, and it's like they needed that leader. So I've always been in the leadership role. Only because I had confidence. We picked the leader who has the most confidence. Because a leader, we can rely on him. We can believe it. Because if he believes in himself, I got this guy. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Let's do this. But you need to have a level of confidence in yourself. And you develop that level of confidence by overcoming difficult things over and over and over and over. Showing up every day. Man. So I've always been a great leader. Because I've learned, I knew how to lead myself. Clear rights. I just had a lusting problem. Right? I had a lusting problem. The only addiction I ever had was lusting. It's the only addiction. This is cream of rice with blueberries. Bro wants to take you on a day. Bro wants to take you on a day. Hey, listen, I don't blame him or her. I want to take myself on a date too. I have YouTube. And we'll do a little lesson. White cream rice over yogurt. Yogurt fucks me up. I'm lactose intolerant. I like toast. I like toast. I have one of the most sensitive stomachs you'll ever see. Corporate cannabis giving me leprosy. Double M. Fucking G. I get paid Friday. Minimum like 3 months. You can do 6. You can do 12 months, 6 months. But you look at anywhere between 2,500, 6 grand. But I have financing options. I just had somebody join in the other day for finance. He financed it. Yeah. So this finance, I got people that pay as low as fucking $400 a month. Like, leaving me alone. Yeah. I'll change your life though. I will 100% change your life, bro. What you pay is nothing compared to what you're gonna get. Nothing, bro. Nothing, bro. I told you all the time. Ew. I couldn't do that. Protein coffee will probably fuck me up. Why is that too? Because I know you better than you think you do. Than I do. I would say that. What makes you I'm like what makes you I know people really well. I know them better than they think they know themselves. Really? Yeah. Uh-huh. Good job, Jesse. I approve that message. Ah. Mm. I had Gerber baby rice. Gerber oatmeal and a protein shake. That's usually my first meal. Two scoops of protein. 2 scoops of protein, 25 grams of Gerber oatmeal. Yep. I mean, Evogen has been, there's only 2 I recommend. I recommend Evogen or Dymatize. I did Dymatize for fucking like 6 years. Yeah, I did Dymatize for like 6 years. But don't think life is short. Get your ass on and make a great one. Yeah. Actually, I think life is pretty long. Not gonna lie. I was thinking about that today. I'm like, motherfucker, life is fucking long. I'm only fucking 31. I Gerber oatmeal, not adult oatmeal. Because Gerber oatmeal has more benefits. And number one, more benefits, easier to digest. It's I'm all about digestion. I'm all about digestion. Like cream, think about it. Cream of rice is very easy to digest. Cream of rice is easy to digest. Ground beef is easier to digest than steak. Ground chicken is easier. I don't eat ground chicken, but like ground chicken, ground turkey, like the easier it is to digest the fat, the better it is. You don't blow. Your body, it gets absorbed faster. When I do protein shake and the Gerber oatmeal, it's just liquid, right? So it gets absorbed faster. So I can go and focus. Like 30 minutes later, I can just go to the gym. Because when you eat, all the blood goes to your stomach. All the blood goes to your stomach. And so if all the blood goes to your stomach, where do you want the blood when you're working out? Your musculos, right? So that's why like all your energy starts going to your digestion, right? So if it can easy digest, boom. Protein shake, Gerber. That way I have fucking fuel for the gym. I like having fuel for the gym. Sometimes I would do fasted at times, depending before the night before, like how much did I eat the night before. And I'm like, okay, I should be good, you know. And sometimes I've gotten some really sick ass pumps. I've got really good pumps. I need to go. Pepe. Pepe. Okay, that's no free. No, stop. Well. Hello, YouTube. It's time to learn. See, this is what I mean. I need to fucking. I know. This is what I mean. So, this is what I mean, you know? So, I used to live in Lake Worth. Nice, bro. I used to live in Loxahatchee. Yeah. I used to live in Loxahatchee. The lesson today. That's a great question, you know? I'll let you guys kind of like talk with it amongst each other. And what do you guys have in mind? What are you guys curious about? You know, I don't know it all. I know a couple things. I know how to get sober. I can always teach you based off like rock bottom lessons. What did I do rock bottom? Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna activate my brain. Why is it so fucking cold, bro? No. I don't like to go live in the gym, brother. Me personally, I don't like to go live in the gym. Like I don't like. Yeah, I'll record my workouts. I'll record some of my workouts, but I don't like going live. It's like to me, it's like, you know. Why do you want me to go? Why do you want me to go live at the gym? What do you want to see? I usually teach based off like my feelings. Benching. Fuck, I don't bench, dude. I don't bench at all. I bench once in a while. See the routine. Yeah. I guess you know something. What we're gonna do. You know what? I guess I can really speak about my philosophy behind working out. I never speak about that, even though I used to. It's just I used to love training. I used to love training with a passion. Now I don't have the same passion. You know what's up? I'm going for the Jack. I don't have the same passion, but I still enjoy it. So I'll break things down for you then. Okay. I'll break down how you Alex. Yeah, I competed twice, brother. And find something. I enjoy it once I get into it. Yeah, I mean, I used to have a lot of passion for it. Like, this is me from 20 to 31. Is it 20 to 31? I'm 20 here, 20 here, 31 here. Right, 11 years, and not much of a difference, but it's the consistency. I never fell off. Right, so competing to me, like, this is me when I was a chunky monkey. This was like 3 years ago. No, 4 years ago. I was a chunky monkey. I had blonde hair. I had blonde hair. This is Alex with no tattoos. But this is me like this is me at like 22, 23, 21 or 20. Yeah, this is baby Alex. I still had that fucking tricep though. That's when. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you definitely got comfortable, bro. This is right after I got my neck tattoo. This is me and Leon when I had a fucking eyebrow piercing. Hello. This is Alex with braids. So let's talk about that workout. All right, let's do this. Right? When it comes to my workouts, all right? So this is the way I would break things down, right? Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. This is how I would break things down, okay? The first thing I would do, if anybody, right? First thing I would do, the number one goal, if I was trying to get in shape, the first number one goal for me would be a six-pack, right? That would be my first goal over everything is six-pack. Why is that? Because if you can get this, then you understand, you 100% understand nutrition, right? You 100% understand nutrition. Oh, nice. You understand nutrition, right? So that's the thing with me. Like, I need to have a six-pack. I never lost my six-pack. Maybe when I was a chunky monkey, but my goal there was I needed to add some size, right? When I bulked up to fucking 176 pounds, which is not a lot of weight. When I bulked up to 176 pounds, right? Like this. 4 months later, this is me. This is me 4 months later. Right? So the goal is always to get abs. The goal is always, why is that? It's the most impressive thing. abs by far is the most impressive thing. Like there's times I'll literally wear this jacket. I'll go out. Not even out. I'll fucking go out into town like this. Right? Let me see. One sec, brother. Yeah. Their mind's on it. It's just confidence, dude. It's confidence with your shirt off. Like, it's confidence with your shirt off. Even when I was 16, right? Even when I was 16, they weren't the best abs, right? They weren't the best abs, but motherfucker, someone looks at me and they're like, he's got abs. So the first thing I would do is get abs. That's why whenever I work with people, the goal is to get them abs, right? The goal is to get people abs, right? Because anybody can do it. Any of you guys work with me long enough, I can get you abs because I've done it for people. I've gone to the peak of it, understanding nutrition, protein, carbs, and fats, understanding where you're at. That's why I get people to lose weight so quick and sustainable. I tell people, I'll 2 to 5 pounds within the first week, guaranteed. Really, and then it just keeps going. Once abs is the best representation of self-care. Abs is a massive representation of fucking knowledge and self-discipline. Like, you know something that we don't. Fuck, dude, how did you do it? Because most people want to get rid of the belly. Everybody wants to get rid of that fucking pudge, that little pudge. Everyone wants to have a little fucking cut right here. They want to get rid of this. Because that's like the first thing you look at when you take your shirt off. First thing you look at, boom. First thing you look at somebody is their midsection. That's the first thing you look at. That's like the attention grabber, right? That puts you up there in that like 1%. So the first thing I ever do, if I'm like training, it's like, where the fuck are my abs? Because that's the ultimate fucking confidence gainer. Right? It's a confidence builder, massive. Because they can line you up with a fucking 100 guys. And you're out of all 100, you're the only one with abs. That already puts you in the top. That already puts you more valuable. And like as guys, that's how it is. Like, damn, motherfucker's got abs. They all have a body. He just made different choices. He knows what he's doing. God damn, that's impressive. Because every guy dreams about having that. Where's my other phone? I don't have my other phone. Right? Whether we look at Goku, whether we look at fucking fighters, whatever it might be, it's like, damn, that's impressive. The motherfucker got abs. So first things first, when it comes to my training, I always want to have abs. I don't care. It's a massive confidence booster. I get to walk around without my shirt. So for you, it's like, yo, if you make that the primary goal, like, I'm gonna fucking get abs. Like, I'm gonna get abs. Most of you guys have a belief that you can't do it, right? Right? Most of you guys, bro, here, I'm gonna break this belief for you guys, bro. Like this guy, fucking father of 2 daughters, bro. I helped him get a fucking 6-pack. Look at this. Look at that. It's possible, dude. Not this motherfucker, dude. And he was a truck driver. Too much money? No, never. Truck driver, bro. 60 years old, bro. 60 years old, bro. So back to it. Now, okay. So obviously abs. What are my go-to ab exercises? My go-to ab exercise, they changed. Now that I've been kind of more on a journey with abs, what are my top three ab exercises? Plank. weighted, right? Weighted planks. Start off normal planks. Normal planks, right? Good morning. I like planks a lot because they hit everything. Whenever you're here, planks. So I know I am, bro. Yeah, I know I am. I know. That's what I'm excited for. Massively excited for that. So planks. Don't go right into weighted planks. Start 60 seconds, 2 minutes. Start working that. We add to that side planks, right? Side planks are really good, right? Side planks here. I'm more defined on here, but side plank, hit the obliques. You can do these. These are fine too, right? Side planks are really good. So weighted planks, work your way up to weighted planks. I put a 45 on my back. I think that's one of my main videos on my TikTok. Yeah. Yeah. So weighted planks are good. So weighted planks, side planks. Okay. Number 2, lying knee tucks. Right? Lying knee tucks. Lying knee tucks are one of my favorite ones because they really hit the lower core. I sometimes don't do them weighted, but I don't always do them weighted. So if I come here, these are all in my private training app with my clients.
What we have here is weighted knee tucks. So very, very low weight. That's all we need. Bring your knees together. And what I want you to do is I really want you to lift your butt off the ground and try to bring your knees all the way to your chest. And this is what's going to give you that curve right there. And that's what's going to really activate those lower abs, that V cut. Make sure to go all the way and bend.
Yeah. With knee tucks, go all the way to your chest. Crunching. We have knee tucks. And if I had to choose one more, leg raises. Yeah. Lying or hanging. Yeah. Yep. lying or hanging leg raises. I think I have a video. Yeah. Hanging when you hang. Yeah. And I also like lying down too. Lying down leg raises. Weighted sometimes too. Yeah, I work out every morning, bro. I always work out.
We have weighted leg raises. So what I want you to notice is whenever I do these leg raises, my hands are underneath of my butt, slow on the way down. When you come up, go all the way, almost to the point where your feet are above your head. That way you can really contract those lower core. If the weighted might be too heavy, I have about like a 5 or 8 pound on me right here, but nice and control. Again, almost all the way to the top of my head so you can get that nice contraction lower core.
When you're doing those, you have to control it. You have to, because what you're doing is you're controlling the lower part of your, what's up, Russ? You're controlling the lower part of your abs. You're controlling them. You go down, you control, and you squeeze. It's like a contraction. Abs are all contraction as well. It's like you don't just do this, right? You come up and you squeeze. Come up and squeeze. Same thing when you're doing abs, you have to come up and squeeze that lower core of yours. So lying hand raises and then hanging leg raises are my 3 main ones. Put a 1 if you like this lesson so far. Put a 1 if you like this lesson. Put a 2 if you're like, I'm fucking done with this lesson. Best warm up for shoulder health? I got you. What up, Marco? I'm a bit tired. So now that we have that down, okay? So then we have to look at a couple things, okay? We'll look at this, right? So the whole goal always, right? The whole goal is aesthetics. I can't fucking spell for shit, dude. Yeah. Am I spelling aesthetics right? I can't even spell it. Aesthetics. I can't even spell aesthetics. Fuck me. This morning I got on the app. Let me see if I can lie. Bro, go work out, bro. Actually, watch me. Right? Right. I suck at spelling. Like I'm fucking horrible at spelling, bro. I'm horrible. I can speak. Put me in front of I'm not afraid of public speaking. Put me in front of a fucking bunch of people. I don't give a fuck. I'll speak. Spelling, bro. Fuck me. I'm not a great speller. No, this is not. Did I spell it wrong or right? I fucking knew I was missing something. Thank you. Appreciate it. People write like shit. No, I suck at spelling. Okay, so now let's look at it. So aesthetics. Let me explain something about aesthetics. Aesthetics is not about lifting heavy. Okay? Like I really need you guys to understand that aesthetics is not about lifting heavy, right? I don't lift heavy at all. For me, it's just contractions. Okay? So the next thing I would look at, I can look at many different things, but abs, what's next? I don't want noodle arms, okay? I don't want noodle arms, okay? One thing about me, I don't want noodle arms. I like having nice arms. Because when you wear a tank top, your arms, having really nice arms is super pleasing, right? You have your tricep, you have your bicep, you have your rear delt, you have your front delt, you have your side delt. So then we'll cover both of those. If I get cold, I'm fucking wear that. So let's start off with shoulders. So with shoulders are 3 different muscles. They're small muscles. Shoulders are not big. You don't need heavy weight for shoulders. If you break down the shoulder, it's the front delt, the side delt, and then the rear delt. They're 3 little muscles. What makes shoulders look bigger is that they're all big. So the front delt, the side delt, and then the rear delt. So if you want that look like this, then you have to work each shoulder not too heavy. I like shoulder press. Shoulder press aren't bad, but you don't have to go heavy. I'll give you my favorite things for shoulders. Number 1, and it's all form. Shoulders is form. Shoulders is form. So one of my favorite shoulder press, I call it front and back. Front and back presses. One of my favorite ones. I got this one from the Encyclopedia of Bodybuilding by Arnold Schwarzenegger. You don't need heavy weight. You don't need heavy weight at all.
Front and back shoulder press with a barbell.
You don't need heavy weight.
Front and back shoulder press with a barbell. Use lightweight. Learn to control the barbell. I say start off with a 20-pound barbell and then learn to find the rhythm. But you press forward, you press back, you press forward, you press back, lightweight.
Right? You want to do very lightweight. And I'll say this now. One of the biggest fucking myths that they said, oh, you shouldn't press behind your head. No, motherfucker, that's stupid. Like, that's how you really target. That's how you really target the back. The mistake people make is they go heavy. You never want to go heavy when you're going behind your head. Never. It's too dangerous. So you want to go light. And this is another thing that happens when you start to lift, like when you start to press behind, look at posture. Posture is so important. Like if I slouch like this, look how I would look. This is a lot of people because we're driving, we're eating, we're sitting. Like this is how a lot of people's posture is. If you posture up, like it gives you a fucking centimeter. Like I'm always walking like this. I'm not slouched down like this. So posture, what helps your posture? And again, if you're benching, you're doing biceps, doing triceps, like everything puts you forward. Curls, benching, so that you just start to develop this fucking horrible posture. What helps fix your posture? Watch this. The minute I start going like this, right? Look at my scapula. It goes this way. So the minute you start to press back, it lifts you up. It brings this up. So when you start to do behind the head, when you behind the head presses, you're ultimately bringing this and it's allowing you to build this back here, right? So whenever we're doing behind the neck, you want to bring your neck forward, you come down, and it activates this rear delt right here and you press up. Some you can do with the Smith machine, right? Smith machine, you can do it with, you grab a 20-pound barbell. Here, just come here, squeeze the middle of your back, press. And even right now, if you go right now, go like this, come down, press up, come down, and press up. Do 10 repetitions just with your body weight. You'll notice how much your back is engaged. Go like this. Bring your elbows back, not just your hands. Bring your elbows back, because the elbows where our face pulls, extended, they're good. I don't do them. I don't do face pulls. Because when you do face pulls, there's nothing wrong. I think they're great. But sometimes when you do face pulls, what are you using more? And so then your back is like this. If you ever do face pulls, contract and then come back. You want this muscle to do the work. You don't want your forearms and arms to do it. So then you can get a good workout without machines. Yeah, absolutely. I think machines are great. I like barbells better, right? So again, shoulders, front and back. Now, if you've been doing a lot of fucking front presses, stop for a bit. Develop that rear delt. Develop that rear delt. So it can open up your chest as well. A lot of you guys have sunken in chest like this because look at the front delt. You bench like this. And I'll talk about benching. So next shoulder workout, Smith machine, or grab a barbell or a 20-pound barbell. Come here. Okay? So front and back, you can go front, back, that's 1, 2. And you'll notice lightweight, that's number 1, right? Now, lateral raises. Everyone does them different ways. I'll give you my take on lateral raises. When people do lateral raises from here, this is fine, right? When you do lateral raises, elbow, focus on the elbow, focus on the elbow. Now, what I like to do differently with lateral raises, watch this shoulder. This is regular lateral raises, right? Watch my shoulders when I change my hands. When I change my hands to here, you see this right here? Compare here. You can see my side delt. The minute you come right here, boom. Look at that right there. So when you come here, boom. Boom, you're gonna stick out the shoulder a lot more from here versus here. Here you hit more of this right here. Once you come in here, Now you start to really hit this part of a little further back. A little further back. And ultimately, what we're building here is to make our waist look smaller. It's all an illusion. So when you come from here, right? Boom. Another thing, engage your lats. Right? This is me not engaging my lats. This is me engaging my lats. So when I engage my lats, right, it pushes my shoulder forward and I can do more. So I come here, I contract, boom. Boom. And dude, fucking 5 to 15 pounds. That's it. Repetitions 15. Shoulders love volume. Shoulders love volume. Again, the front delt, look how small the front delt is. Look, it's this. It's just small. Look at the side delt. It's a small muscle. There's baby muscles. They don't need a lot of it. They're nothing compared to your fucking legs. Right? They're small muscles. Muscle here. And you to develop nice round shoulders, look at the front delt, look at the side delt, then look at the rear delt. Right? You look at the rear delt, and that's how you activate the rear delt. So laterals like this come from here. That's number 2. Number 3, bent over. Bent over lateral raises. When we're doing bent over lateral raises, right? When doing bent over lateral raises, we're here. Like this. It's not this. You're here, right? Here. Really focus here. Ow. Focus. Focus. Like, I'll get a fucking pump right now from doing this. And what are we doing? We're hitting all the fucking front delt, side delt, and rear delt. I don't do too much front delts. Why? I do fucking push-ups. I do burpees, right? Chest. All of that hits the front delt so much. You can do these. And if you do front presses already, you're hitting the front delt already so much. Right? We don't do this on a fucking daily basis. Right? We don't do this on a daily basis. So if you really just round out your shoulder's going to look a lot bigger. Okay? And then that's it, man. Like, obviously for shoulders, I'll do traps. Bent over raises. Do you engage lats? To us, I never do. No, you don't have to engage your lats. You come down here, boom. You just have to get that contraction. You have to get that contraction. You see that? That contraction. Because I'm not going like this. Like, you can use your elbow, that's fine. Using your elbow actually makes it much better. But you come here. Like, you literally bend over. You literally fucking bend over. And you squeeze it. You squeeze it. You squeeze it. And you get blood flow, blood flow, blood flow. Get a pump in the back. That's what I would cover for shoulders. Right? Now, always 2-second hold on the top. Yeah, that's fine. I don't really do it just because if I'm holding it, I'm using a lot more arms, right? And all this down, but yeah, if I hold it, I use too much arms. I want flow. I don't want anything to take away from the shoulder. Flow. I want momentum. Momentum is good. Momentum is not bad. Right? So now, right, we've gotten shoulders, we got abs. Now, biceps and triceps. Biceps, right? Look, I do not like push-pull legs. I do not like push-pull legs. I don't. I'm just not a fan of it. Never been. I always like a push-pull on the same day. So I'll do biceps and triceps so I can get the blood flow all here. Biceps, right? First one. Barbell, I would say barbell Barbell preacher curls. Right? By far my favorite bicep workout is straight bar.
Now we have preacher curls with a straight bar. The key here is not to pick a weight too heavy or not too light, okay? And when you're doing this, you want to engage those forearms. If you look at my forearms with the veins, like you want to engage those and slowly go on the way up and slowly go down. Remember, 50% of the workout is the positive, pulling up, but the other 50 is the negative. So don't speed it up going down. Focus on a nice tempo on the way up, squeezing, nice tempo on the way down. And this is how you get the most out of this workout. Again, squeeze those forearms, squeeze those biceps. Don't lock out, but extend those arms. There you have it.
When you're doing bicep curls, engage your form. So when I go down, right? When I go down, I'm the negative and I engage. I push, I go like this. I engage this. Look at my bicep, right? I engage, don't just go here. Engage the forearm and pull. And pull. So when I'm here, I engage everything. Squeeze the pinky, right? Look at this, right? Look at this. Now bring the pinky in. Boom. Boom. So when you're doing biceps, bring that pinky in so you can get that rotation of the bicep. So you go down, 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 pull. Down, 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 pull. And the reason I like the preacher, because it's isolation. Massive isolation. You're here, boom, 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 boom. And the thing with arms, he just we have a machine preacher curl. Is that okay? That's fine too. I sometimes like the fucking machine preacher as well. I sometimes do. It's like this, down, same concept. Boom, same concept. Same concept. The biggest concept is engaging this. You want to engage that form to come in, come down, come down, come down. There's this guy, Gunner. I don't really know his workouts, but old school bodybuilder. Fuck me, dude. That man's arms, whether he was on gear or not, it doesn't. Man had incredible fucking arms, bro. Like forearms too. Incredible forearms. Old school bodybuilder. His forearms were nuts, bro. Forearms were nuts. Forearms were insane, man. And again, we don't have to be them, but we can learn from them. Fucking nuts, dude. His forearms were crazy, bro. Crazy. My fucking forearms are fucking twigs compared to this man's. You know, but I learn from these people. So, barbell preacher curls. Love them. Standing barbell curls, right? Standing barbell curls are fucking beautiful as well. I was doing them yesterday, actually. Beautiful. So we have that. Then we have tricep rope. Tricep rope pushdowns, right? When you're doing tricep rope pushdowns, again, a lot of this is stretch, contract. Stretch, contract. The biggest mistake I see people make when they're doing triceps, they go like this. Right? They just go down, go down. Bro, when you come up, you're stretching the tricep. Here, stretch the tricep, contract your forearms, contract your forearms, come down and then squeeze. Like rotate that elbow. When you rotate that elbow, look at the croissant. It's a croissant. You're not just here. Rotate. Rotate. Come down and rotate and squeeze. Don't focus so much on the rope. Focus on your elbow. Here, boom, boom, boom. Because remember, you have this, and this with the tricep. Tricep is 3 muscles. You can go either way. I like the easy bar. I'm just giving you my top. I use the easy bar at times, but I like the straight bar simply because like this is fine. Like you're here with, look at the contraction. So you're here or you're really close. That's perfectly fine. Those work too. I like the straight bar because look at the rotation I have to do to do the straight bar. The easy curl bar, you're right here. Wide grip, and in close grip, you're here, which is fine. When you do straight bar, you're here, right? Easy curl bar, inside curl bar. Yeah, standing up is fine. I was doing that yesterday. Here. And it really, when you come here, you fucking squeeze it all the way up. Squeeze it all the way up. Very nice, bro. What's up, brother? What do you do for tricep long head? Which one's the long head? This one or this one? So, again, tricep rope push down. Grab the rope. Bend over. Don't just come here, right? I can't get that much of an extension. Here, bend. Boom. I'm pushing down. I'm pushing down right there. Versus just here. Here, my arms are straight. You see my tricep? Boom. I turn that motherfucker. Right? Demo curls. I like to do at a time. Like when I do bicep curls with dumbbells, overhead tricep extension with rope or a skull curl, I'll cover that, right? When I'm doing bicep curls, I like to do this. When I'm doing bicep curls, I like to hold them and the more you engage your bicep, the better. So when I'm doing bicep curls, I like to come here, 1, 2. This one's still engaged. 2. I don't let it go loose. With arms, you have to torture them. Like you have to torture your arms to grow. So if I'm curling here, this is taking a break. I don't want it to take a break. So I'll hold the dumbbell like this, a little high. So there's tension on here. I'll do 5. Then I'll switch. 5. Then I'll switch. 4. Then I'll switch. 4. 3, 3, 2, 2, 2. I'll do about 4 sets of that. And I'll come in here and I'll I go like this, not just here. You don't want to just go here. Here. There's times where I come here and I curl up. Because if I'm going to do a bicep pose like this, if I'm going to do a front double bicep, I go like this. So if I'm curling, I want to go like this. Really, really, that pinky. Really squeezing that pinky. And you just can't do here. I see so many people stop right here. There's no contraction of the biceps. There's no contraction. You just can't. I see people go like this. Now you're not even getting that full turn. Look at, if you turn your hand, turn that pinky. Look how much more contraction you get from that bicep versus here. So I'm coming here, I'm curling. Curling. Even when I'm doing straight bar, curl. And my goal is to curl this in. How many days rest? Depends. If you want your arms to grow, hit them twice a week. One time Monday, one time Friday. Yeah, give them like 3 days to rest. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, give them 3 days rest, hit them again. And the results are regular as well. Yeah, I don't fucking really know the names of the things. I'm being honest with you. You know? So dumbbell curls like that. Next, tricep. If you really want big ass triceps, right? Right? I don't do these as much anymore because I do so many burpees that my shoulders are kind of messed up. So I don't do these as much. But these were my favorite. There's 4 levels to bench dips. The regular bench dips, right? And I'll take you through all the fucking levels. So there's this is bench dips level 2. Bench dips level 2.
So these are dips level 2. What you're going to be doing is you're going to extend your feet out a little bit further in front of you. putting more pressure on your body weight and on your elbows. Now, the thing to remember is do not stick your body in front. You see how close I am to the bench? Do not go any further because then you'll be using your shoulders. Keep it really close to the bench.
You need to really learn the form of bench dips. So I'll show you the form from bench dips level 1. The form is, so many people do fucking bench dips so fucking wrong. Look at this. This is a really great explanation.
So when you were doing your dips, your feet were over here and you were going here, okay? What I want you to do is bring your feet in closer. Your elbows point them outward, not back.
Elbows out.
Here, not forward. Keep it right here. Boom. Straight down and up and not here. Halfway. Boom. Elbows out. These elbows not in, but out.
When you're doing triceps, right? When you're doing triceps, you don't want to keep your elbows here. What is the fuck is this? This is fucking shoulders. You're going down, you're doing bends. Bring them here. So when you go down, you push up. If I go down this way, my shoulders are there. So when you're doing on the bench, right? Elbows out, right here, and contracted triceps. That's dips. And so even if you do this at home, and I see it like when I train my women clients, it's like do dips, like butt close to the bench. With the further out you go, the more shoulders you put out. The closer you are, the better it is for your triceps. So that's bench dips number 1. Number 2, bench dips number 3. You're gonna grab a bench.
Okay, so now we have dips level 3. This will require a different bench, okay? So again, ultimately what we're doing is just putting more body weight on the tricep. You're gonna put your feet up on the bench, and again, keep the rhythm the same, not too far away from the bench, not too far down, not too far up. Keep the same momentum as you did on level 1 and 2.
And you'll see, like, I'm not going all the way down. I'm not going all the way up sometimes. Sometimes you can go all the way up. That's fine. You get more contraction. You get way more contraction. That's fine. Okay? That's it. Then there's bench dips number 4. This is where it gets fucking heavy.
Okay, so now we have dips level 4. This is pretty advanced. What you do is you put a plate on your thighs, using a 45, and you're adding again more weight to your tricep. This way, we're just always constantly growing, because in order for your body to grow, you have to stress it out more. The more weight, the more you're going to grow. So this is the last level, and you can always stack more 45s if you want more heavy weight.
Yeah. Like, I will stack 3 fucking 45s. Stack 3 45s, just boom, 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 boom. 145, 2 45s, 3 45s, and I really develop the dips on there. And what you're doing is you're grabbing the fucking bench. When you grab the bench, look at my triceps. When you grab the bench, you're squeezing your triceps and you're going down. That's the key. Like, look at the difference here. This is me squeezing, just pushing down. This is me pushing down. Now if I squeeze and I push, you see the striations? That's the difference. When you squeeze for your forearm, whether you're doing this, right? You squeeze and you contract that tricep. So that's how you get like the little fibers cutting in. Squeeze the bench, push down. Squeeze the bench, push down. And it's not about locking out. It's about squeezing your tricep and squeezing that. Okay? So weighted bench dips. Those are the main ones. There's way more stuff, but those we'll keep it at that. So now we have the core as the number 1. Core is number 1. Number 2 and 3, shoulders, biceps, and triceps. Okay. The next one that we have is we're gonna have, right? Dips are more for chest. No, regular dips, they're perfectly fine. They're perfectly fine. It's just how you do them. And you can still do dips for chest. If you do the regular, so the dips I showed you with the bench are primarily for triceps. If you want to do dips for chest, the lower chest, then you can do it with the pull, right? You're here, you lean forward a lot more, and then you squeeze up. Come down, squeeze up. And when you're here, contract, contract. This is what you guys need to understand. When you're here, contract. You can't just do this, right? I can do this all day because I'm not working I can work my triceps. You're here, contract your chest. Boom. Boom. You want to cup it. That's what you're doing. When you're doing chest, cupping, cupping, cupping. You're bringing these shoulders in and you're squeezing that. It's the same thing with push-ups. I was training one of my clients and I was seeing how he's doing push-ups and he's doing this. I'm like, bro, you're never going to develop a chest doing push-ups like this. Where's the contraction of the chest? Even if I squeeze as hard as I can, look at my chest, right? You don't see anything. When you bring them in just a little bit closer, look at the difference. And that's another reason why some of you guys who can't develop a chest. You're pushing like this. You're pushing with triceps. Bring this up, and I'll talk more about chest. Bring this up, now watch this. Like the difference in the fibers. That's how you develop the thickness. If you're out here, your chest is not getting worked. And probably because you're here too. Look at my back. You're going to bring this back, scoop your chest, and squeeze with your chest. Squeeze. That's why you don't need heavy weight. You need to grab the bar or the dumbbells, squeeze your chest, boom. It's not just flies. You don't get this just with flies. You can get this push-ups, bench. See where I'm at? I'm not here. This is the biggest problem I see people make. Boom, their back is curved, right? You need to bring this rib cage up. Look how much straighter my back is compared to this. Bring the rib cage up, and that's how you start bringing that chest out more. So you develop this. So, which leads me, fuck, we'll cover chest, right? We'll cover chest. So chest, right? First things first, incline bench, right? Incline bench. We want to develop the upper chest, right? The upper chest. So when you do incline, you're doing the barbell mistake they bring it here like it's fucking regular bench. You can't. You got to bring it down to your throat. So there's two types of grips you can have. Okay, so when you're trying to pick your grip, there's a little part right here where it's like, so it's like hard, I don't know what you call this. So there's this rough patch and there's a smooth patch. On that smooth patch, you're gonna want to put your pinky on the smooth patch. Once you have your pinky on the smooth patch, you can either grip it like this with the thumb locked in, right? If you're just starting off, this is what I recommend. But personally, I like something called like this grip. They call it suicide grip. I don't call it that. It's just more comfortable for my wrist. I grab it here, shoulders back, press up. I'm gonna bring this down as close as I can to my neck. Not here, close to my neck, right here. Don't touch the neck. Come right back up. As I come down, close to my throat, and push. Right. So when you're doing those, right, when you bring it to your neck, you activate the top shelf of your chest. If you come down here, you activate more at the bottom. Right. The minute you switch this, look at the difference. If I'm here, if I bring it here, I'm activating here. The minute I come here, I'm activating way more of that upper chest. So you're going to come out, stretch, and then come up. And look at the difference here. Fuck. Here versus here. You're going to come here. So much more of the upper chest. So when you're here, neck, shoulders back, and I'm squeezing. Look at that right there. And you don't need heavy weight. Look at the contraction I get, and I have no fucking weight. That's what you must understand as you progress as a lifter. It's not about how heavy you can go, it's how much you can make the muscle you want to grow actually do the work. If the strongest people actually had the best bodies, then power lifters would have the best bodies. But they don't. They're not focused on what muscle is moving the weight. They're focused on moving the weight with any muscle. Bodybuilders, the goal of somebody who's trying to sculpt their body to look a certain way needs to make sure, is the muscle I'm working doing the job? So when you come down with incline on your neck, boom. On your neck, boom. And that's how you get that contraction. Same thing, don't push ups with the legs. What do you mean with the legs? Like the legs up? So incline. Incline, what would be the next thing for chest? Flat's not bad. If I had to build a chest, I would do flat. Dumbbells or barbell? Barbell isn't bad. Squeezing. So I would do next flat dumbbell, flat barbell. But the thing with flat barbell, rep range for chest, and I like it 15 to 16 reps, depending. Learn the form and then drop the reps. I'm a big component of repetition. I like volume. But sometimes I'll do like 15, 12, 12, 10, and then 8. Around that rep range. So with flat barbell, here, squeeze the fucking barbell, squeeze the barbell, boom, boom, boom. Not here. This is what people do. Why not 4 to 6? I feel like that's recommended. Because it's not enough for you to get better. You're not gonna get better at something only doing it 4 to 6 times. It's just not enough repetition for you to get the right form. The goal is to learn such good form. An advanced lifter can make 135 feel like 225. Like that is what an advanced lifter can do. Give me any weight. Like, most of you guys, right? Building your body, not worrying about how much you can lift. The idea of building your body is, can you torture the muscle? The muscle doesn't know if it's 225 pounds or 135 pounds. If you make the muscle suffer and contract, if you get all these fibers, look at all these fibers that I'm doing. All these fibers are fucking firing. I don't even need weight. And this is just years of experience. I don't need weight to contract all these fibers at all. I can get a pump just doing this because I have so much contraction. Some of you guys have never really contracting you can't even feel like your chest. You go like this and you're like, I can't feel it. It's still soft. So sometimes you have to touch your chest, squeeze it, and mind muscle connection. And now you're actually contracting the chest. Right? You need that mind muscle connection. No, I don't use bands. No. So flat bench, again, up, here, chest up. Your chest should rise. Every single rep, your chest should fucking rise. And you'll notice that it's gonna you're not gonna be able to go as heavy. You're just not gonna be able to go as heavy. That's perfect. Because that means you're working the muscle that needs to be worked. That's the key there. You need to be able to contract it, right? Flat dumbbell bench, flat barbell bench. Then, if I had to build my chest again, flies, dumbbell, right? Dumbbell flies, right? With dumbbell flies, again, contraction. Contraction is key. Dumbbell flies on the flat bench. So when you're doing these, again, that ribbed cage has to come up. When you come down with your arms, squeeze your traps. What that does, it expands your chest muscles.
So when you're doing these, again, look at the 90-degree angle I'm coming at. I'm not extending my hands, because if you extend your hands, you're going to hurt your shoulder, or mostly you're going to use your shoulder. So as I come down, I get that nice stretch, and as I come up, if you look at my chest, I'm constantly squeezing my chest. I'm not banging the dumbbells together. I'm barely making contact with them, because I want the tension on the chest. So again, 90-degree angle, come all the way down, and squeeze on the way up.
Yeah. So when you're doing flat, focus on the stretch. Squeeze at the bottom. Boom. Because when you squeeze at the bottom, now you're bringing the chest from here versus no squeeze. Look at that. No squeeze and then squeeze at the end. No squeeze. If you're just going here, there's no squeeze. So you're not going to lift this up. Squeeze. You see that? Squeeze the hand. Squeeze the hands. Shoulders back. Boom. Squeeze. Boom. Out. Boom. Out. Boom. And then that's how I'm fucking getting a pump right now. Jesus. Right? Hugging practice. Yeah. Cool. Flies. Boom. Boom. And then I always say pullovers. Right? Pullovers. Nobody does these. Nobody does these. I got these from Arnold, from the Encyclopedia of Bodybuilding. I tell you, I've been doing I've done my own research for such a long time. This is my profession. You know, I've gotten good at this. So pullovers. I love pullovers. They extend the rib cage.
Grab a diamond shape grip right here. Your head should be hanging off the bench. I'll repeat, your head off the bench. You want to look at the back of the wall. Your hands, you want them slightly bent, not fully locked out. Slightly bent, your feet on the side, come back, bring it back here, feel it in your lats, and come back up. Make sure your elbows are bent. Do not keep them straight. So here, back up, all the way up. You'll feel a nice stretch in your lats. My elbows are bent like majority of the time. All the time.
So what that allows you to do in bodybuilding, right? It allows you to lift this thing, and that's where your chest sits on here, right? That's where your chest really sits on. If you don't have a rib cage, then your chest is like this, right? Your chest is just like this. If you come here, rib cage up, boom, and that's how you develop that side chest. Here, rib cage, and here. And you can squeeze that lower pec right there. So rib cage pullovers, they expand the rib cage so you can come here and actually have that versus no rib cage. You know, guys with this. Yeah. I don't even do them anymore. So pullovers. Any questions so far? That's the good thing about being in shape. I just become an anatomy chart. No one's gonna tell me that my fucking fly was down. Wow. Okay, now back, baby, fucking back. I love back, dude. Back, baby, back, bro. Back is beautiful, man. Back is good because you're walking away. People look at your back. Girls love when a girl hugs you. When you're in bed with a girl and she grabs you and she scratches your back, and it's just like, wow, you have such a nice back. Back is super impressive, right? Now, back isn't my favorite workout. I just happen to be really good at back, right? So, but what got me good at back? Who knows what I'm gonna say? Who knows what's the first fucking exercise that I'm gonna say for back? Who knows it, right? Who knows it? Claro que te gustó eso, ¿sí o no? Claro que te gustó. 100%, baby. But Alex, I can't do pull-ups. Then fucking do fucking assisted. If all you did the rest of the year for 3 months is pull-ups every day, you would build such a beautiful back. Beautiful back. With, okay? I'll go deep into back. Back is made of 2 things. Remember this. Back is made up of 2 things. Width and thickness. All right, back is made of 2 things: width, how wide you are, and then the thickness, how thick you are, how much it comes out. Width and thick. You always want to go from a width exercise to a thick exercise. Okay, pull-ups. What do you think pull-ups work? Width or thickness? No. Width. I guess, you know what? Both mostly width. Yeah, because if you do these, yeah, mostly width, right? So here are my couple favorite exercises when it comes to pull-ups. We have wide grip.
When you're doing these on the assisted pull-up machine, look how wide I go. And I want you to pull with your elbows. And if you look closely, my thumbs are not wrapped around the bar. Do not wrap the thumb around the bar. Use your hands as hooks and pull with your elbow. Focus on squeezing your back with your elbows. That's where your attention should be.
When you're doing wide grip pull-ups, when you're doing back in general, do not hook it. When you hook it, you bring in your form too much. Unhook, pull with the elbows. Okay? Yeah, pull the elbows. So number 1 is wide grip, right? Wide. Right. Next one, we have narrow. Narrow pull-ups.
When you're doing narrow grip, again, look at my thumbs. They're never locked in. And again, what you want to focus on is pulling those elbows back and focus on bringing your chest up. Not your chin. Focus on bringing your chest up and contracting those elbows through the back.
When you're doing those, you're not doing chin-ups. Chest up, back. Here, back. Pulling that so you can hit that mid-back. Then we have, there's more variations. T-bar ones. No one does these anymore.
T-bar pull-ups, okay, very underrated. You take the T-bar handle and you put it on a pull-up bar. And what you want to do is you want to lean back and pull with your lats. Very hard, but you can do sets of 3 and 5 reps.
Yeah, T-bar. But I would say just for now, start off with wide, focus on the lats, right? And narrow. Now, next, right? Usually after that, so I want you to understand this, right? Whenever you're working with, it's pull downs. Pull downs, thickness is rows, right? So after that, I'll usually go to a barbell row, right? Barbell rows are fucking the bread and butter. The bread and butter of building a fucking back. Okay, so you want to avoid this mistake when you're doing bent over rows, okay? I see too many people go here. The problem with that is you're focused so much on your forearms because now your arms have to do the work. And your back doesn't get to get the workout, okay? Instead, your arms are meant to be hooks when you're doing back. You want to come here, pull, 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 momentum. Use momentum. When it comes to back, momentum is your friend. When you do everything so strict, you involve other muscles, okay? That's your tip for today. Yeah, I think.
Again, find a rhythm. You're rowing.
Yeah.
Down and up. Look at my back. I stretch my lats. I'm rowing. Start off with light weight until you get this nice rhythm.
Yeah. Barbell rows are fucking beautiful, man. Beautiful. Barbell rows, lat pull downs. A lot of people do them wrong. Lat pull downs.
Lat pull downs, again, look at my thumbs. They're not wrapped around the bar. Lat pull downs, again, look at my thumbs. They're not wrapped around the bar. As you do this, find a rhythm. The biggest thing I can tell you right here is find a rhythm. Go up, lean back, go up, lean back, and pull with the elbows. And lock your feet in so you can use that as leverage.
Do I go heavy on those? No, dude. Work your way up. Start off with fucking 10s. 10s. Then do a 25 on each side. Then do a 35. Maybe go to a 45 until you don't get the form right. 15 reps. 15 reps. 15 reps. If you start cheating, because once you get to 9, it's too heavy. Clean, 15 clean reps. Up the weight by 5 pounds, 15 clean reps. Up the weight by 5 pounds, 15 clean reps. Volume. My next favorite one. Behind the head. Behind the head. Look at the contraction of my back behind the head.
Behind the head. Pull downs. Okay. So you want your body to be nice and straight. The only thing really bending is your neck. You're bending your neck forward. As it goes up, you bring your head back to normal, then bend down. And you see my elbows? I'm really trying to target that mid back. Your mind needs to be in the middle of your back. Every time you come down, it's not about, let me just do 16 reps. It's like, no. Every time you come down, you're thinking, I need to squeeze my middle of my back. Squeeze the middle of my back. Bend your neck forward and back.
Behind the back. Works your rear delt and everything. Works your posture. Any tips for shoulders? Any are dips for shoulders? No, no. Dips are good workout, bro. I appreciate it, bro. Shoulder, fuck yeah, crush it, bro. And then T-bar rows. Underrated, super fucking beautiful. Super beautiful. One of the toughest exercises to do for back.
Okay, so now we have T-bar rows. So again, do not use the 45s. Use 25s and 10s. And if you're just starting out, maybe start off with 125. And you're going to be using the T-bar handle for doing these. And it's very important that you find a rhythm with this one. Here's my client doing them when he's first starting off doing them. He has 2 10s on there using the T-bar piece of equipment. And he's going up and down on it. This is how you want to start. Start off with 2 10s and slowly and progressively go up in weight. Keep the rhythm going.
Shout out, David. Yeah. And then that's what I would do. And then lat pull down. So yeah, we have we have pull-ups. We have bent over rows. We have lat pull downs. We have behind the head. And we have T-bar. T-bar rows. Right? I pinched my back in this workout. And brother, done that so many times. So many times, bro, I've hurt my fucking back. I pulled the lat. I pulled the middle of my back. It comes with the territory, brother. Anytime that happens, the first thing I do is I accept it. First thing you do when you pull something is you freak out for a second and you start feeling it. It feels weird. It feels weird. It feels weird. It feels weird. And then you just accept it. All right, I've learned to accept it. Anytime I pull something, I'm like, well, that's gonna hurt for like a week at least, you know. So fuck it, dude. Like the pain is not gonna go away instantly. It's probably gonna bother me the rest of the day. It's gonna bother me tomorrow. So it's just gonna take me some time. I pulled something. That's just the experience I've had now. After I pull something, I'm like, did I tear something? No, I'm okay. I just happened to pull something, right? So that's back. That's back in itself. Back, arms, chest. Then we have legs, right? Legs, right? We cover all upper body, right? For fucking legs, bro. Motherfucking legs, dude. There's pretty much only 3 fucking things, and it's just how you do them, right? Legs are just gonna have. I like to start my leg days. Give or take. Sometimes leg extensions and then or straight into squats, depending on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I just go right into squats. Oh my god, my legs! Right? I'll go right into squats, see how I'm feeling. But legs, squat, perfect. Right? You need great form for legs. You develop legs by having tremendous form. You don't need heavy weight. You need the right form. You need the right form. That's how you develop great quads. Great quads, great hamstrings, great teardrop. Is simply having the right, just having good fucking motherfucking form. How do you get better form? You practice it. When you're doing legs, what you don't want to do, which is a lot of people do, is the first thing they do with legs, they go back. When you're doing legs, you want to open your knees up and come down. You can't really fucking see. Let me show you how legs really work. Where you go? Right, I'm trying to do as much as what I got. Right? So I can show you firsthand. Okay, so with legs, right? With legs, the biggest thing with legs is when you're squatting, right? When you're squatting, it's not about coming back here. That's where a lot of people do, right? The key with legs, knees out and come down. And then come back up. I'm showing you a side view because when you do legs, you want to push your knees out first. Knees out first, make room. You have to make room. Make room and then come. Like a baby. You should be here. And then come back up. Right? A lot of people, they come here and then come here. And that's fucking back. That's why if your back hurts, it's because you're fucking using your back. When you're doing legs, I'm not even fucking warmed up yet. Let me open up my fucking hips, right? When you're doing legs, here, barbell, out, boom, back up. And you can just practice this. You should practice just slowly coming here, down. You want to go down. Don't go back. Most people come here. Of course, their legs are not getting worked. If you open yourself up here, push out, hips will go through. Boom. And the more I do it, the more flexible I get. Okay? And guys should hella do legs. Legs are really important. So that's legs. And obviously, where the fuck are my markers? My markers. My markers. Squat. Squat. 5 to 6 sets of fucking 15, bro. Right? Starting off, 5 to 6 sets of 16. Like, get practice. You want to practice legs. Like, don't go heavy. Just sit there with the bar and just practice. Boom, boom, boom. Sometimes some days I'll do legs, I'll do squats, leg press, and that's it. That's been my split lately. I'll do leg press, I'll do squats, I'll do leg press, and that's leg day for me. And then leg day number 2, I'll do leg extensions. Number 4, lying leg curls. And I'll work calves. My calves, my calves, my calves. Yeah. And then that's pretty much it. Any questions? I'll program time. It seems so simple to be so jacked. Yeah, there's just a lot that goes into it when it comes to actually getting it done, and when actually getting it done. But the thing is, like see the videos. My clients get all these videos. People that work with me, they have all the videos. So when I design their workouts, think about it. They know exactly what to do at the gym, so they don't have to think about what they have to do. Like a lot of people don't do it because they don't know what to do. They've never had this broken down to them as well. Fuck yeah, brother. Let's go. Yeah, my legs have made I'm really proud of my legs so far. Oh, hello. All right, YouTube. Ciao, YouTube. Yeah, I mean, my diet's on point, bro. Ciao, YouTube.